Hey everyone, Roman is 22 weeks old this week. He's just down beside me here. If you can hear that little music going, he's in his little swing. Hello, sweetheart. G'day. He's all excited. I am very tired, and so if I mumble jumble in this video, I am so sorry, but I am just beyond exhausted. The past week has been really tiring and really intense. Roman, I said in my last video that I thought he was teething. Well, he could still be teething, but he just screamed and screamed and screamed and screamed all week. And then Friday morning he screamed for an hour straight from like 5 a.m. till 6 a.m. Excuse me, now I'm gonna yawn. And I couldn't understand why, so I rang Healthline, which in New Zealand is an 0800 number. It's a free number to call, and they have registered nurses on the other line just to give you advice. So I rang them, and they weren't sure what was wrong, and they said, well, so what were you going to do if you weren't going to call us? And I said, well, I have a Plunket nurse appointment, so I'm going to go to that. And she said, yep, keep that appointment, go to that and see what they say. Went to the Plunket appointment, and she couldn't quite understand what was going on either. Everyone came up with a whole bunch of different theories, and I was just like, this isn't helping me at all. I'm exhausted and I need help. I don't know what to do. He must be in pain because he was fussy on the breast. I did say in my other video that he was fussy on the breast again, and he did it at 3 months old as well. He just would not, he'd feed for 30 seconds, get off and scream basically. I'm so tired. Okay, what else? Oh, he'd go like a plank, he'd just go really stiff and scream as well, so I knew he was in pain for some reason. And eventually I made an appointment with the doctor that same day, and the doctor took a look at him and said that he reckons he has acid reflux. So he doesn't puke or anything, he's not a pukey baby, it must just kind of come up and sit somewhere. So, hello, it's nice that you're smiling at me. That whole week he didn't smile at all, so I knew something was wrong because he wasn't smiling, he wasn't giggling, he wasn't jumping in his bouncer, he just was miserable. What are you doing? Sounds like you're gonna cry, but you're not. Sorry. So I knew something was wrong. So acid reflux. We have some medication for it, and since he's been taking it, he has been a lot better, which is wonderful. And so he has been sleeping for longer spurts, but because of all that lack of sleep last week, it's finally caught up on me this week, and now I'm extremely tired. At his Plunket appointment, he was weighed, and he is now 15 pounds. Do you want to be in the video, Roman? Hang on, you go. So he's 15 pounds now, and she said he's got wonderful skin, looks really healthy, and yeah. So, I love you, but you made me tired. Yes, but I knew you went well, so it's okay. He has started to talk, lots of babbling and things like that. This morning he was just, thought, it's really time for him to get up, and I went into his bedroom and he was wide awake, but he was just talking to himself. It was really, really cute. He also likes baths again. When he was a newborn, he hated getting undressed, and as soon as he was in the bath, he was fine. And as soon as he'd get out the bath, he'd cry. And then when he turned about 3 months old, he decided he was okay getting undressed, scream in the bath, and then okay when he got out again. And now, all of a sudden, he's changed again, and he's decided that he kind of likes baths. I say kinda because sometimes he's a bit grizzly in it, but we have a cloth thing that's on a slant like this, and he just lays on it. It means my hands are free. I'm always very close to him though, just in case he slips, but it means your hands are free to wash them, and on that. And we also have a non-slip mat in there, and he's also just about sitting up on his own, you guys, which is so cute. So I sit him up in the bath and have a few toys in front of him, and he loves it. So I think that's all for Roman. Me, well, something interesting is going on. If any of you know my history, I got my periods when I was about 12 years old. I still had them when I was 13. Then 14 years old, they started getting really irregular, and then by the end of my 14th year, they were non-existent. And it wasn't until I was about 16 that I went to the doctor about it, and it wasn't until I was about 18 that I finally got an ultrasound, and they confirmed that I had polycystic ovaries. So for years and years and years, I never had a period. And even having him, I was only getting periods that were medically induced with Provera or a failed cycle. So I would ovulate through drugs, and then I wouldn't get pregnant, so I'd get a bleed. Well, lately I've been getting a lot of period kind of pain, and it's been going on for about, I don't know, 6 weeks now or something, and I just keep getting this ache in my back like I'm getting my period, but you know, nothing has happened yet. And so I was just wondering if anyone else has had that, that kind of period pain, but not even have a period. So I'm wondering if my body's trying to, or that would be really wonderful. It really would. But nothing yet. Nothing as of yet, so that sucks. I'm kind of hoping. I really do wish that I would get my period. When Roman goes in for his 5-month vaccinations, which he's kind of overdue for. No, he's only just 5 months now, actually. When he goes in for that, I'm also going to make an appointment for myself to ask my doctor if he can do a whole bunch of blood tests and see where my hormone levels are. I'm going to ask him if I can go back on metformin. I am one of those unlucky people that does have stomach problems on metformin, but I've lost a lot of weight since I was on metformin, and I'm just wondering if I could try again and, you know, maybe on a lower dose, things like that. I was just wondering maybe if I did it at a lower dose or something like that, but I just thought it might help with like my insulin resistance and things like that. I'd like to get back on track to help me with my weight loss as well, and I haven't weighed in a while, but I will this week because it's time to get back on track after Christmas, I think. Yeah, so that's all, but I'd just like to see where all my hormones are at and to go from there, because of course we do want another baby, and if I can conceive a baby naturally, that would be wonderful. Hey, do you want a brother or sister? I think that's all. But Roman's just adorable. I love him so much. Oh, just quickly though, congratulations to Leanne and May, who had her little girl Hazel. Oh, I am so proud of you. Congratulations. And also, she doesn't watch these videos. She probably doesn't even know about them, but my friend... Where's my phone? My friend just told me yesterday that she is 11 weeks pregnant, and that is after going through 8 months of Clomid cycles. 8 months. And she was so fearful that she was going to have to go through IVF. And so she let me know at church yesterday that she was finally pregnant. And I actually cried. That's another thing. I've been really emotional lately. Like, really, really emotional. So I don't know what's going on with my hormones. I really don't. But yeah, so I was really pleased for her and her husband. I was really, really glad. I had to put Roman down for a second. The other thing is that Roman has started to scratch. You probably can't see in this light, but my chest is covered in scratches from Roman when he's breastfeeding. He's all of a sudden decided to go like this and play and yank and pull on my necklace and stuff, which is really cute. But he started to really scratch me really bad when he's breastfeeding, and gets my face and yanks my hair and. He's really having a ball of a time when he's breastfeeding at the moment. And the only other thing I wanted to add is that I'm having a question and answer now. Question and answer. You ask me a question, so I'll give you the answers. About anything you like. Treatments, IVF, my life, Roman's life in general. Whatever you like, whatever you want to ask me. My computer's really dusty. Yuck. Ask me anything you like, and so yeah, that's the end. I'll let this run for a couple of weeks and just either put your questions below this video or private message me in the inbox if you want them to be anonymous. Okay guys, that's all, and I will see you next week.
Good boy. Good boy.
Oh.
He's not liking it, is he? Oh, don't splash. Little babies, you can't splash them.
Stop.
It's safe for your own.